Hello. Hello. Manish, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So just wait 1 minute, and then we start to the class. Okay, shall we start? I will come just join.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So today we are going to discuss this is the laboratory session of the electrical machine. So test of single phase transformer. Okay. It means the open circuit and short circuit test, how we can perform on the single phase transformer. Just we try to see here their connection diagram and procedure for the performing open circuit test and short circuit test of the single phase transformer. Okay. So we already seen that the circuit diagram and equation for the core losses and voltage equation for the primary and secondary side of the transformer in the previous class. Okay. So when we perform the open circuit test and short circuit test, so actually we calculate the equivalent circuit parameter of the transformer. So what are the parameters of the transformer? I have explained in the previous class. Can you just tell me? What are the parameters in the transformer? Have you remembered the equivalent circuit of the transformer? I have shown in the previous class also. Anyone present in the previous class?
Mm,
Manish,
yes, sir.
are you present in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have explained the parameters of the transformer. So just tell me what are that parameters? Which type of parameters?
Sir, KVA rating, sir.
KVA rating. Okay.
Yes, sir. And voltage, sir.
Voltage rating,
Power.
power rating. That is KVA rating. KVA is also power rating. Another parameters? Transformer primary winding coil or secondary winding coil. We can represent the core parameters. We can represent primary winding resistance and leakage reactance represented by the R1 and X1, and secondary side resistance and leakage reactance represented by X2 and R2. And core loss resistance represented by RC and magnetizing reactance by the XM. Okay. So when we perform these two tests, so what we can determine from these two tests, open circuit test and short circuit test of the single phase transformer? What are the advantage or which parameters can we find out with the help of these two tests? no load test when we perform. Okay. Actually, we perform these two type of test, that means open circuit and short circuit test of the transformer for determine the equivalent circuit parameter. Okay. Equivalent circuit parameter, that means what are the various parameters we already discussed in the previous class: primary winding resistance R1, X1, and secondary winding resistance and reactance R2, X2, and core loss resistance and magnetizing reactance. Okay. And next, we can find the voltage regulation of the transformer if we perform these two tests. And finally, we can calculate the no load test for the no load power calculation and short circuit test for the ohmic loss. Okay. If we obtain the two losses, that is total losses of the transformer, then we can find the efficiency. Okay. So efficiency is nothing but the output by input. So what we obtain the output power and what we are supply given to the input power of the transformer. Okay. So just to wait 1 minute, I think just power is cut off. So just okay, so these are the advantage when we perform the open circuit and short circuit test of the transformer.